Johnnies Bite on Sunrise. Johnnies Bite.
You know, I've watched you. Sometimes our people disagree with you, but I mean, I understand some of your approach. I mean, sometimes we take a hard bite. It helps us as politicians.
Nowadays, when I listen to you, I even panic.
Why?
Maybe, hey,
Why do you panic?
the way you, Papa, you know Papa.
Figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you, you certainly feel it. I think it pretty
Watch Johnnies Bite.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Hasbunallah wa ni'ma wakil. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yet though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runneth over, and surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. It's Tuesday. Welcome to Johnnies Bite. Today is my in-law's birthday. Kwame Gansa, happy birthday to you. Live long and prosper in good health. I want to specially mention the names of these individuals who have dedicated their lives and their time and their resources to helping us in our quest to put a smile on the faces of the victims of the Akonsombo Dam spillage. Right? And Eric Afeme, Ike Kwesi Busa, Esther Ayele Zepu, Suleiman Ibrahim, June Ata Osei, Alex Danso, Felix Ayite, Felix Akpaji, Faith Ajo, Nana K, Dorcas Abakan, Ma Rosina, and Ophelia Akpaji. And last but not the least, Ya Baby. I'll go over the names again. Eric Afeme, Ike Kwesi Busa, Esther Ayele Zepu, Suleiman Ibrahim, Judith Ata Osein, Alex Danso, Felix Ayayite, Felix Akpaji, Faith Ajo, Nana K, Dorcas Abakan, Ma Rosina, Ophelia Akpaji, and Ya Baby. They have dedicated their lives since we started collecting your food, your drinks, your water, your money. They have been here with us at TV3 day and night, gathering and sorting out the things on their own. We didn't call them. They walked into us to say, we want to volunteer to help people. So they may not have brought anything, but what they are doing is actually times 2 or times 3 of what we are doing. And that's why you cannot sit back. So I want to encourage you to support us. *713 *221 hash. *713 *221 hash. If you connect with us, we'll be happy. And after I finish Johnny's Bite, you get a chance to call in onto the show. 055-924-2717, 055-924-2717, and 055-691-0154, 055-691-0154. These are the names of the individuals who have helped us and have been helping us, right? And we are grateful. Ya Baby is covered. Ophelia Akpaji is also covered because of the super. But yes, we have lost the super now. Ophelia Akpaji, but Ya Baby is down there. We can't see it, but we are grateful to them. Pray for them when you can. Now, over the weekend on Saturday, Dr. Bawumia, Kennedy Japan, Ofia Koto, and Adainimo, they had their primaries, right? And when they finished the primaries, conversations, or in between the primaries, conversations came and said, oh, you give us 400 Ghana, you give us 300 Ghana. So I want you to pick up your phone right now. Because you know the Kolebu renal unit, where people go for dialysis, people whose kidneys have become a problem to them, they go for dialysis. And then the whole place shut down because of about 4 million or so. Now, I want you to calculate something. 200,000, right? 200,000. Let's not even add the coins. 200,000 delegates times 300 cities. So that 200,000, 2000, comma 000. That's 200,000 times 300. Calculate how much do you get? Then calculate 400 cities, right? 400 times 2000, comma 2000. Over 80 million, over 70 million in one of the cases, over 80 million one of the cases. Kolebu renal units, they needed only 4 million or so. When I tell you your politicians don't think about you, they think about the next election, their followers will come and insult me. But that is the evidence. You think the two gentlemen who, one wanted to give a showdown, one wanted to come and bring us change, and I find that quite ridiculous. They couldn't have put their heads together to give the people of the Kolebu renal unit some 4 million out of the 80 million, 90 million that was spent to say, go and reactivate the place for people's lives to be saved. Your politicians don't care about you. And they have just demonstrated to you that they actually do not care about you, because when it mattered most, when the place was closed, when people were dying, 39 people, I'm told. And you know that they asked for the Kolebu renal units, the dialysis. We started it here on Johnnies Bite. We showed receipts. We showed blood tests, whatever it is. That's why the CEO cannot talk again. Because the moment he talks again, I have documents. If he talks again, I'll put the documents out. Because I was doing my program here. He called into the production and said that, oh, he wants to speak. So I put the thing on hold for 2 months. He didn't have the dignity and respect to come to us in 2 months. That's why I restarted it. And I will start again. I've given another 1 month, 3 weeks. I'm waiting for last week. Then I will begin on Kolebu again, because I have the documents. And believe me, you know, when I say I have the documents, I have the documents. When I say, I don't pay bribe. I don't do saka. I don't do 419. People bring the documents to me. I pay sometimes to get the document myself. I investigate myself. So I will go in on Kolebu again. But just do the calculation. 400 Ghana cedis times 200,000 people. There's even more than 200,000. Calculate it. Are you not getting 80 million? The politicians don't care about you. They care about power. They care about what they can do with power. They care about how they can hold on to power. They only care about power. Finish. You are nothing to them. And people were brazenly talking about the fact that they had not received their portion of the 400 and 300 Ghana cedis, and that the monies had to be brought to them. I say, geez, is that where we are going? That people are not voting based on the ideologies. They are not voting on based on the concepts and the constructs, and they are voting based on the manifesto promises, but they are voting based on who can give them what. It won't be long. The kinds of presidents we will have in this country, the kinds of members of parliament we will have in this country, we cannot think about it. Because you can get somebody who does sakawa, who has all the money in the world, who can pay his way through, go to parliament, do nothing, but only do shady deals. That's where we are getting. And that's why I expect the NCCE to be up and doing. The top officials at NCCE, when I spoke about Old Mutual, NCC, Chapel Hill, and I spoke about their tier 3 that was not paid, the NCCE people told their workers that you have taken the matter to John Hughes. He doesn't achieve anything. He only talks. He only screams. Today, I'm told that the Bureau of National Investigations or a National Investigations Bureau are on their backs. They have lighted fire and they are paying the monies. John Hughes achieves nothing, but you are paying the monies. So what does that make you? Ineffective, incompetent. And your incompetence is showing all around the country. Because even for your small budget to go and defend it, you cannot defend it. Even for your small budget to go and ask vociferously for it, you cannot ask for it. But you people were the same set of people who were on the street doing Occupy Ghana, Occupy Flagstaff House. Occupy Ghana, occupy Flagstaff House. Now you have been given a position to occupy, and you can't even go and demand from the same people you were in the sun and rain with to say, give me money, I need to do public education. Then when you finish, you want to take a spite at Johnny Hughes. God will see all of you one by one. And I will not fail to mention it one by one. Take me to the National Theatre. When the Chinese built the National Theatre and gave it to us as a gift, there are two images I'm showing you. In Ghana, we have something we call Inga. We have something called sheet. You know, they put agri. They'll put agri under it, agri tie. So this, the one on the left, the one that you see is a Hyundai and is a proper machine, right? Was gifted to us by the Chinese. It was used to move heavy equipment, etc. Heavy equipment, etc. Today, as we speak, that thing has broken down. The National Theatre is not interested in fixing it. Rather, we have gone to find sheet, the one on the right, and we use it to move, and it is because of bad leadership at the National Theatre. I can confirm to you that on Wednesday, the National Theatre will have a board meeting. Tomorrow, I'll show you the pictures of the board members again of the National Theatre. Those who meet and are supposed to be taking allowances and are supposed to be taking decisions on behalf of the National Theatre. And the board member reached out to me to say, like, look, we have tried and tried and tried. They say it has to go through processes. But beyond that, have you also called the CEO to order or managing director or executive director to order? Have you done that? Dr. Awa, your National Theatre is rotting away. The place is smelling. The place is smelling. Your National Theatre, it is stinking, smelling. Why does the National Theatre not have an air conditioner of their own? Why? That they have to now go to a private person to say, give us air conditioner, and for every show you pay about 7,000 to 8,000 cedis, and then the National Theatre will get a cut. So the National Theatre is not interested in building their own. I've showed you the deplorable state of the National Theatre. I've showed you how dirty the place is. I've showed you how the VIP area even has broken chairs and they are put chairs. I've showed you how the washrooms are dirty and untidy. I've showed you how the chair in front of the accountant's office has caved in. Chairs that were donated to us, so they have caved in now. And I'm now showing you how the sheet. I showed you the chairs at the lobby. This is the state of the National Theatre. The tires deflated is there. National Theatre of Ghana. You see, when the government talks about achievements, they can't even talk about the National Theatre of Ghana. Because it is a shame. It is an embarrassment. It is a shame. A big shame. And for those of you who think that, oh, we are not doing so well here, we don't do proper journalism, and there's an invitation today, I will not honor it. Play Dr. Bawumia's Big Brother's video for me. Abubakar Bawumia, yesterday he spoke to me here on radio. Play his video for me. Leave it here. Congratulations to your family.
Thank you.
You're happy.
Great. The one who is doing this on TV3.
Oh.
Johnny Hughes.
And you are speaking to Johnny Hughes.
Oh, Johnny Hughes.
Yes, sir.
We like you.
Thank you.
That's good.
I'm happy to know that Dr. Bawumia's family people like me.
Yes.
Some of his supporters here, they don't like me at all.
No, you bring out things that are hidden.
Thank you very much. I'm grateful.
Yes.
Dr. Bawumia's big brother, who took care of Dr. Bawumia, maybe held his hand to cross the road or streets to go to school. He said, they like me. Then I said, oh, some of the people do not like me. He said, oh, forget about them, don't mind them. You bring out things, and I do. That I'm particularly proud of. I do. So you will be here. You'll be hating on me. I don't care. I don't know you. The people who will be chopping power if they win the elections, they say I should continue. So you have gone into a local gym to go and lift metals. One side of your body has chair like that. You can't even balance your own body. I'm the one you want to hate. I'll talk about ECG briefly. ECG has started a revenue drive. They want to stop people from engaging in illegalities. But then an old woman spoke with me, a pensioner spoke with me last Sunday about the ECG at Botiano. She spoke about the woman who has heavy hips and big waist. That's how she described the woman. And then she spoke to me about a gentleman in the next two rooms who is supposed to be the boss to this heavy-waisted woman. And he said that her meter was stolen. She went to the police station to report. She got a police statement. She brought it to the place. Gave it to the woman. The woman said, I cannot do anything about it. ECG Botiano. And then took it to the boss. The boss says, there's nothing I can do about it. Do you want to work with me here? Because the woman sat for more than 3 hours. Then the woman went again to the police station and got another report. ECG Botiano. They have done nothing about it. And you know that there's a syndicate now stealing meters of people. But when you run to the people who own the property, that's ECG and the meter, and they say, we cannot do anything about it. It's heartbreaking. It's heart-wrenching. It's heartbreaking. It's heart-wrenching. And she's not alone. There are too many people who have come here to the frontage of TV3 to tell me about a similar situation. And ECG is all interested in raise revenue, raise revenue, raise revenue. When you make people's lives difficult, they will connect illegally. And that will be all of us paying for that illegality that's happening. Just like we're paying for all the rubbish of COVID levy. We're paying for all of it. WHO has ended COVID. It says COVID is no longer a global pandemic. Nana Akufo-Addo, Dr. Bawumia, Ken Ofori-Atta, and all the ministers, they are still charging us COVID levy. They are still charging us COVID levy. They are charging us COVID levy. When you ask them, they will tell you, oh, where we find ourselves. Who brought us where we find ourselves? How did we get here? When you talk about it, they say, oh, where we find ourselves. How did we find ourselves here? And I've told you, give the president a speech. Put the fight against corruption in that speech. Right? He cannot read that portion of the speech. Because corruption has encompassed him. That is what the ECG people at Botiano are doing. That my meter has been stolen. I've gone to the police. I have come to you. I say, please, this is my police report. Evidence that I have reported to the police. I want to be a good citizen. I put up my fridge. My everything is off. My things are going bad. I said, deal with the situation. And he said, there's nothing you can do about it. If I go, if I go up there, somersault to hell, nothing will happen to me. That is the tone of the ECG at Botiano. There's a heavy-waisted woman. Those of you who know ECG, what I'm talking about, and very soon I'll put their pictures up. Because me, they are like pictures and video. I'll put it up. The woman at ECG, the heavy-waisted woman at ECG, Botiano, with the boss in the next two rooms. I'll put your pictures up there. When I put your pictures up there, then you will know. Then you let people call me and tell me that, oh, but you know what you are doing is bad. You know what you are doing is bad. This morning you are busy taking your bath to go to work. If somebody's meter is stolen and they have reported to the police and the police have given them a statement and they bring the statement to you, what is the standard operation procedure? Why are you not able to deal with the situation? Why? Let me leave it here. Please call me 055-924-2717 and 055-691-0154. Call me, please. Good morning.
3 FM Sunrise.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Brother Johnny.
Yes, Osofo, how are you?
I'm good. We are
Talk to
totally behind you.
Amen.
We continue to pray for you. Don't give up.
Thank you, sir.
You know, similar issue within Kaswa Malam Highway.